All right, hey Aries. So I'm doing a read for you guys that have been ghosted by a love interest, and you're gonna know this is your read by your current energy, how you're feeling. And if that doesn't resonate, you guys check those other placements. And if you're new, welcome. So we're just gonna dig right in and see what your energy is. Your energy. All right, so the Ten of Swords coming through as painful endings. So endings that you have every right to be upset about, especially for people who are just kind of bouncing in and out of your life. With the Page of Cups, I do feel like you're open to receiving communication from this person, but I do feel like you're going back and forth on whether or not you even want to deal with it. The Ten of Wands coming through. With that, it's like kind of this energy of you have a feeling this person might kind of reach back out. I feel like you're kind of hoping that they do, but I feel like your draw is a little bit, I don't want to say like hopeless, but it's like you're open to receiving this, but I feel like your faith is diminishing by the day, by the hour, by the minute that you don't hear from this person. It's almost like you're kind of wondering, should I just cut the losses with this one and move on? That's kind of what I'm seeing from your energy. So let's see who they are. The Fool card coming through. The Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. So this person, what I'm going to say with their energy, could be a little bit burdened on starting that new beginning, depending on how tight you guys were and how serious or deep the connection got. This person is fearing it almost on a spiritual level. The Fool card coming through, this is right here is I kind of feel like this person could be making decisions in their head on whether or not they even made the right choice, pulling their energy back from you. But the Queen of Swords is somebody who does want to come through. They kind of want to talk to you. They want to tell you about what's going on, where they stand kind of in this connection, their fears and possibly even the hopes that come through. I feel like what you're dealing with is somebody who may not be completely in touch with their feelings and emotions. So you guys are going to have that sense about this person. But the Queen of Swords is wanting to come through. They are wanting to talk to you guys. They do want to talk to you. I can see that, but there's a lot of fear. Also, too, depending on how, if you kind of exploded and you never heard from this person again, they could be kind of looking at you as somebody who's a little bit cold-hearted, maybe even distant at this point in time. And that fear of approaching you in that Queen of Swords energy, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but it's almost like it's almost like they're scared, like you're going to yell at them. So let's see how they feel about you. How do they feel about you, Aries? They're not quite sure. Definitely not quite sure. The Seven of Swords coming through. I kind of feel this is more resonating with the Stolen Heart card. But this Ace of Swords coming through is new beginnings, but again, it shows up in reverse. So that's the fear. It's fear. How they feel about you is that fear, because the Ace of Swords is about new beginnings. It's also victory, it's success. And I feel like this person is not quite sure where they stand with you. And it's because of that energy they're in right now. With the Hangman card coming through, this is, it's uncertainty. It's uncertainty. And I do feel like this person pulling their energy back has come to terms or this realization that they probably hurt you in more ways than one, especially if you guys have been building up a connection over time and all of a sudden they just leave, right? So let's see, with that being said, I want to see what their intentions were with you from the start. What were their intentions? Their intentions. So we have you're coming through as a very, very deep energy. All right, Aries. This person is, they're scared. They're scared. This is a spiritual read. All right. The Chariot card, it does fall in reverse. And so this is more about having that fear of moving forward, having the fear of it being a success. But you're triggering this person on a spiritual level, just so you guys know. Okay. Their intentions to start something new. This right here is removing some self-limiting beliefs, and you probably instilled some really positive energy in this person, and they're not quite used to feeling that. The Empress card, their intentions, this is new beginnings. It's abundance in many, many ways. And this right here is, it's home, it's comfort, it's security. So I feel like, their intentions are not bad, but this connection, I'm going to say this, it does scare this person. It does scare them. I can see that. I can see that wholeheartedly throughout this read. So it kind of brings us to the question of why did they ghost? So let's just pull that energy. Why did this person ghost? Because you are this. Okay, so what you're dealing with right here, Aries, is somebody who is potentially pretty immature. They're not quite sure if they want to. Sorry about that, guys. With this Knight of Wands energy, this is like settling. This is like the fear of settling down. I don't know what I want right now, you know. They're just not ready. This right here, I just feel is this inconsistent behavior. Like somebody's going to force me, Aries over here, and they're going to force me to settle down. They're going to force me to change. This right here is Judgment. And this right here is also making a call. And, you know, it's having to change. It's growing. It's right here. It's like this person has fears of, it's almost like they're eliminating who they are through this connection. And it's not that you're forcing them to, it's like your elevated energy is putting pressure on this person to have to make changes that what I'm feeling is that they're just not ready. They don't know what they want when it comes to life. So you build this deep connection with them and they sincerely just don't know what they want. With the Knight of Wands, if this person has never solidified anything with you, again, that Knight of Wands is coming through because this person, they don't know what they want. It's like, I don't want to settle down. And even if you and this person had like this agreement, like say you're casual, say it's friend with benefit, but we're not going to have sex outside of this connection, I do feel like this person will holds that. But if you, Aries, were like, hey, you need to make a decision, you know, that's where this person pulls back. It's almost like when you say it, it's like, why do you... If you say it, it's like everything is, it's like cake and eat it too. Have your cake and eat it too kind of scenario is what this person expects. But it's almost like if you hadn't said anything or pushed the connection, if that's kind of what has transpired, maybe even unspoken, this person's feeling that pressure. They're feeling that energy. So they're just not quite ready to settle down. But let's see what happens if they're coming back. And it's a 30-day intention. So are they coming back? Yes, they are. Look at that. The Page of Pentacles. This is an offer coming in. I do feel like this is going to be more than just a text message or a phone call. But you guys, I do feel can expect that, obviously. But the Page of Pentacles, I feel is let me take you on a date. Let me take you to coffee. Let me take you out. This person's calling. This is like after they kind of realize what they potentially could be letting go of, they come through. All right. And this is kind of fixing the past, learning the past and communication. You know, look at that coming out of the ghosted phase for sure. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is going to be that depiction. But what I'm going to say with this King of Pentacles kind of coming through in reverse, I do feel that this person's going to come through. However, it's not to come through and say, hey, let's date, let's get married. So you guys, that's where you're going to use your own intuition. That's where you're going to gauge from your own heart space, from your gut, where you want this to go. All right. And it's not that they're coming back as frivolous, but it's almost like they're coming through with a heightened sense of their self and what they want. But I kind of feel like this energy is coming through to say, hey, this is why I ducked out. You know, I'm feeling pressure here. This is what I need to take care of. I need to get my finances in order. I need, you know, and it might be an excuse. It might not, as far as the reasons this person's coming back through. But I do feel that you guys are going to, I feel like you're going to be able to believe in what they come back with. However, I'm just not quite sure that they're coming back with the full on, let's make something happen. All right. So let's see what your advice is. What is your advice to take away from this? What is your advice? All right, so we have the Sun card. So this right here, you know, you guys will, through this connection, I do feel like you are going to be on the receiving ends of beautiful things, you know, whether it's patience with this person and just kind of verbally bringing that honest communication to one another. You're going to see hope through this. This is balancing the scales, it's success, and then you got wishes coming through with the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups at the bottom. So this right here, you know, it might not feel so good right now, but if you guys just can look to the future and know that the outcome is in your favor, it will be. Things will turn in the order and the manner that you want them to. So let's get some initials. And this is what we have: O and H, Z, E, Y, and S. Those are yours or this person's first, middle, or last initials. You guys take care.